Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
The Lloyd Comp Barons got a bye, so to say, last week into their quarterfinal match in Tier 2 provincial playoffs. After their opponent didn't even show up last weekend, the Barons were taking on the Austin O'Brien Crusaders down at Armstrong Field this morning with a berth in the semifinals on the line. Well, the Barons are up 7-0 after a Jesse Barzell TD. Here, Mitch Andony, he's going to add to the lead with a 32-yard field goal, and it's 12-0 for the Barons. Now the Crusaders are going to get on the board here as Andony will take a knee in the end zone for the safety, and it's 12-2. Well, that's going to be it for the Crusaders as the Barons D shut them down. After that, Kirk Hahn here to Ty Coleman, who makes the catch and rolls into the end zone, and the Barons add the single point, and it's 19-2. Now Barons in the red zone looking here to add some more. Hahn takes the high snap, and he will be tough to see, but Coleman is open in the corner of the end zone, and that will make it 25-2 for the Barons. Now AOB will take a knee here for the safety, and it's now 27-2 for the Barons. And he's going to add a 26-yard field goal here, and the Barons take this game 30-2, moving on to the semifinals. After the game, we spoke with head coach Aaron Harper about the team's first provincial win in quite some time.
Nice to finally get one. It's been a while for this program. I think guys take a lot of pride in seeing some of the great players that have come through this program and never won a game.
This feels great for us. It's great to come off a win, and it feels really good it motivates our team, and it leaves a legacy behind that we did something in our third year, and it feels pretty special.
Never beaten Austin O'Brien, and they've won 3 of the last 4 provincial championships, and to beat this team, it's absolutely huge, and our coaching staff puts a lot of work in. We're here, every day watching film, breaking down film, getting stuff ready, and it's nice to see that it all pays off. And our team's very, very good. When we finally put a good game together like we did today, we're going to be a tough team to beat.
Well, to the Holy Rosary Raiders, they were also in action today looking to punch their ticket to the semis. The Raiders defeated the Holy Trinity Knights 52-22, and today they were hosting the Sylvan Lake Lakers in the Tier 3 quarterfinals. While 0-0 game and Tommy Yanchuk drops back to pass. He hits the Laker player right in the number, but he cannot come up with the interception, and that is going to prove costly as Yanchuk hands it off to Justin Miller. Nobody even understood where that was, not even our cameraman, and he makes it all the way to the end zone, and it's 7-0 for the Raiders. Now Lakers, they look to get back in this game here. The wide receiver is going to make an incredible catch there, but that is going to stall short as the Lakers, a couple plays later, are going to fumble the ball, and the Raiders, they are going to recover it, and they're going to get back on the offense. Once again, a Lakers mistake is going to cost them as Yanchuk is going to find Miller in the end zone, and it's 14-0 for the Raiders. Now, once again, Yanchuk drops back, and he's going to go deep here for Garrett Krzyzanowski. It gets tipped by the Laker DB right into Krzyzanowski's hands, and it will be 20-0 for the Raiders. Everything is going their way. Now, Yanchuk and Miller hook up once again on the slant route here, and it's 27-0 for the Raiders. Now, the Lakers, they're deep in Raider territory, but the D with a huge goal line stand right there to keep the Lakers off the board. And once again, Yanchuk to Miller, as it's been all game here. His 4th touchdown of the game, 3rd receiving one, and the Raiders spank the Lakers 34-0 and move on to the semifinals.
It's big, and you get some of those breaks, and we had another one there in Krzyzanowski touchdown where, their DB tips it up in the air instead of knocking it down and puts us up 3 scores, and that's just the difference maker is the breaks go your way.
It was huge. Off the start, we were not prepared for them at all. And once we got used to what they're playing at, we were able to make some adjustments and just go out there and do what we do and dominate.
Well, the Lloydminster Bobcats were back in action last night, looking to stop the bleeding on their losing streak. The team only lost twice in 20 games before losing 2 in a row last weekend. The Calgary Canucks were in town last night. Well, 3.5 into the first period off the face-off, Kevin Dara, he gets the shot off, and Austin O'Rourke backhands the rebound home to give the Cats the early 1-0 lead. Now we're going to move to the middle frame here, and Alex Leclerc, he's going back to his old ways, makes a couple of big stops, and then a mad scramble in front, but that puck stays out thanks to Leclerc. Now later, Cats, they can't clear their own zone here. Leclerc with the quick response. Now he thinks he has the puck at the side of the net, but Hunter Ritau has nothing but net, and Connor Odeline stretches out on the ice and he blocks the shot, preserves Leclerc's goose egg so far. Now into the third period, the Cats, they break out. Graydon Smith feeds Morgan Messenger, splits the D, and he goes top shelf there with a beautiful goal for his 11th of the season, and the home side is up 2-0. Now 3 minutes later, the Cats, they're on a man advantage here. Alex Pernitsky wires one from the point. It's blocked. Taylor Allen picks up the garbage goal, and the Cats, they're going to take that one. Leclerc with his 4th shutout of the year. Bobcats, they blank the Canucks 3-0, and Lloyd is on the road tonight taking on the Sherwood Park Crusaders. Here's what the head coach had to say about the win.
Were we great tonight? No, we weren't. We were good enough to get a win. If we played a stronger team, we would have been in some trouble. But like I said, you don't magically dig yourself out of the ditch. It takes some time. So you celebrate the fact that you got the win, but there's nobody in there that's fooled. We're not playing our best hockey right now. We're in a slump, and we need to find a way out of it.
Trying to get out of this little lull that we're in, and nothing like hard work. Banging in, garbage goals. Not the prettiest goals. Mess had a pretty goal, but for the most part, they're garbage goals. Alan right on the doorstep, myself on the doorstep, and that's where we're gonna get out of this.
And as we touched on, the Bobcats back in action tonight on the road, looking for revenge on their mind as they play the team who started their losing streak as they face the Sherwood Park Crusaders tonight. The Crew embarrassed the Cats last Friday 5-1. Puck drop is 7:30 at the Sherwood Park Arena. On the Bonneville Pontiacs, they're back at home tonight after dropping a 6-4 decision to the Crusaders last night. The Axe have been one of the best teams in the AJ as of late. Tonight they host the Calgary Canucks. Puck drop is 7:30 at the RJ. Well, it was some nice weather for football. Hopefully it's going to stay that way. Chris Chacon has your weather details up next. Stay with us.